So are you wondering what equipment I use to make timeshare videos here on Destination Timeshare? Well, even if you're not wondering, if you stick around, I'm going to show you right after this. Hello and welcome back to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. We're going to jump right into this video today, talking about the equipment that I use to create timeshare videos here on this channel. Are you thinking of maybe creating a channel, or you want to do some villa tours, resort tours, or even some reviews yourself? Well, I'm going to show you what I use, and maybe you can use some of that too. There will be links to all the equipment here that I use in the description box below. Amazon affiliate links. So I do have to let you know up front that those are affiliate links. If you use those links to purchase anything from Amazon, they do share a pretty small slice with the channel. I do have all of my equipment laid across my desk here, and it actually has changed a little bit over the couple of years that I've been making videos. But the first piece of equipment I use is kind of my workhorse, is the DJI Pocket 2. Turn it on here. This is just a small little gimbal camera, nice and smooth. I do use this for all of my room tours, resort tours, walking around, and now, like I said, even recording myself, because you can push this little button and it turns around to face me and I can see myself in the little screen here. So this is the camera that I pretty much use for just about everything. Neat little camera. Everything is nice and buttery smooth because it does have that small gimbal on it. Years ago I did have a GoPro Karma grip, and it's a great big huge kind of gimbal grip that you attach a GoPro to. It's actually pretty good, but this is like, I don't even, like a tenth of the size, something like that. Now before I had this one I actually just got, I believe earlier this year. I did have the original DJI Osmo Pocket. This a little bit smaller actually, because if you put the two together here, they're actually about the same size, but this one actually has an extra kind of handle down here at the bottom that does some additional features, but that does come off. So this is what I used to use pretty much just for recording villas, recording resorts, that kind of thing. But mine kind of quit. The gimbal got stuck, and I did get it replaced under warranty, but I also upgraded too. So this is a backup in case this one ever gets broken, because when this broke, I was pretty much dead in the water. So yeah, this is handy, and a backup is handy too. This DJI Pocket 2, it actually does come with a separate little microphone, kind of a little transmitter here that you clip this to your belt, and you plug in a lavalier microphone, or it actually has a little fuzzy thing you can put on top and you can kind of clip it to your shirt. But I actually use a lav mic. It just kind of plugs in like this, and then clip this to my shirt, and I can walk around and talk, and my hand is free with the Pocket 2. That's actually something you get with the Creator combo or Creator kit for the Pocket 2. So if you want the little microphone, I definitely recommend kind of upgrading and buying the bigger package, the Creator kit or Creator combo that comes with the microphone. Definitely great to have, because then I can just walk around, talk, show you, tell you about all of the things at resorts. And yeah, definitely great to have. So the next thing I use here is for any time lapses. I could use a GoPro. I have GoPros, and I'm going to show you a couple GoPros here in a minute. But I have a Sony action cam. I believe this is the X3000. And I've had this for a lot of years, probably 4 or 5 years. Used it on our other channel. And it's pretty handy. I actually used to use it for filming all kinds of vlogs and stuff like that as well. But now its main purpose is just taking photos for time lapses like you see at the end of my intro for every video. So that's the main purpose of that. I don't want to use it for anything else. Now I do have a couple of other cameras here. These are just GoPros. These are actually a great thing if you're just starting out. Go and buy a GoPro. Fabulous cameras, great stability now on them, so you don't have all that jerky, shaky video footage anymore. They do have great image stability built in, and yeah, that's the cameras, other than the one I'll show you right at the end that I'm actually filming on right now. And one recent thing I've actually added to my arsenal, I guess you could say, is this. This is a DJI Mavic Air 2. Now they do actually have a newer version of this. It is the DJI Air 2S, which actually, I wish I'd waited a little bit longer. I could have got it, but it's actually quite a bit more expensive. And this one just doesn't have quite as good of a camera. Does pretty much everything I need. All of my drone footage is filmed with this guy. And yeah, really love the drone. Love getting drone footage to be able to include in my videos. And with that, I also got it as a combo that included the DJI Smart Controller. So no need to fumble with cell phones, trying to hook them up, connect them. This has the screen built right in. I just power this on, power on the drone, it connects up right away, do my checks, and I'm basically ready to fly. Now, one thing about the drone here, I do want to point out that because I am using the drone on a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is monetized, I did have to obtain FAA Part 107 certification. So that is an additional expense. If you want to get a drone and you want to use it on a YouTube channel, you're probably best to get that. And it basically registers you as a commercial flyer using your drone for commercial purposes. And it also does really help out to let you know where you can and where you can't fly. Proper safety protocols, making sure everybody is safe when you're using your drone. One other thing you're going to notice here, I'm actually wearing a little lapel mic here. And this is actually the newest addition to the equipment. I actually just got this a couple of weeks ago when I started filming in the new studio here. But it is a Cinco wireless microphone system. So essentially what it is you have a couple of little transmitters here. You have a little transmitter. I actually have one in my pocket down here. And yeah, this is a transmitter. There is a receiver on the top of my camera that hooks up to the camera. So I can just sit here, I can move around. Also works up to 150 meters away. So if I want to be recording some video and I want to walk around, this is a great thing to have. But I'm primarily just using it here in the studio right now anyway. We'll see what other purposes I use it for. Okay, now I do want to show you the other camera I use, and you're probably not going to be able to get a very good view of this, but this is the Canon Eos M camera. So that is essentially what I am using for all of my in-studio video, what I'm recording in here. And it's also what I started out with using outside. Had a little tripod grip on it. I'd walk around with it pointing towards me. People would be wondering, what the heck is that guy doing? But yeah, that is what I used to use, and I just don't use it that much anymore. It does have a great lens on it for low light. So if I'm ever wanting to record food or inside a dark room, sometimes I use it actually in villas when I'm wanting to record in the lower cabinets, get the pots and pans. It's often pretty dark in there, and it does get great low light, but definitely not something you need to do videos for timeshares. Because like I said, this thing here, you start out with just one thing. This is probably it. This is what I would suggest. But what are some other things that you can use without spending any money on any of these? Because, I mean, this thing was 500 bucks. You can actually start out with your cell phone. I don't have a cell phone, at least not one that's a smartphone that does video, and great video at that. But a lot of cell phones today can actually record in 4K. So if you want to start out just doing some video, do start using your cell phone and then look into some editing programs. I use Final Cut Pro on our Mac, but there are also some free photo editing programs for Windows and Mac. But yeah, definitely all of the equipment that I use here to create timeshare videos. Hope you like this video. Just a little bit of information behind the scenes, I guess, of Destination Timeshare. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help out this video. And to see more videos all about timeshare, check out the description box below for another video about, well, let's make it about this channel. I'll put the video right up here, and YouTube, they think you'll like that video down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And remember, the best memories are made in a timeshare.